Hello, my name is Halo. Welcome to the channel. You shall be entertained. First up, we have Richard coming in with some 11v11 action. If you are Town Hall 11, actually even if you aren't, you should watch this because he's showing us how this base is done. Now, what is the strategy? This is the skeleton powerhouse strategy. Using the skeleton spell, probably one of the best things I've seen in a while. Now, of course, this is nothing new. I've used it before. Others have used it before, but using it the way he's been using it with the hero suicide, hero squad, whatever, hero charge, wall break in here, very powerful. And I'll tell you why. Look at this. If he did not put down the skeleton spell, look what happens here. The enemy queen locks on to his queen. Guess what? The queen does not get down this expo at the very end, which I think it does get, the sweeper. See, look what it does. Those skeletons got down the enemy queen, didn't have to use the ability. Here pops the ability, gonna get down the expo and the sweeper. So huge value with the skeleton spell. If you don't know that trick, it can work on Town Hall 10s and 11s, even 9s, right? 9s get skeleton spells, don't they? Right? I can't remember. Yeah, they do, right? Yeah. Level 1. Anyways, gonna La Loon here. We're gonna pause it. Look at the pathing. Hound comes in. He's got loons for this archer tower, loons for the wizard tower, and loons for this other archer tower. Do you see that pathing there? And then he's going to bring in the side o'clock loons. Of course, he funneled them nicely in. He's not spam laloing, and he's got a clone spell for this middle section. Here comes the final hound. Now, he brought in this final hound right when this air defense was about to go down. Sometimes you can go before or sometimes after. It's a good indication to bring that final hound. And here comes the clone. Now, the clone is used for this middle portion, which is going to be the hardest because there's no inferno over there. I mean, there is an inferno, but there's no warden over there. So going to clone up. Even though the clone spell happened, only a couple went to the inferno, just not quite enough loons. Even with it, went to the inferno tower, getting it close to down, but not quite. So again, these things come down to the wire. These 11 hits definitely matter in the sense they're so tough. They're very tough hits, but he got it down. I think, one of the strongest, I still think La Loon at Town Hall 11, I see a lot of 3 stars, more than the miners. Miners are powerful, but a hero charge or a small bowler, like a bowler hog push or a bowler La Loon is very powerful at this level. So again, this came down to the wire, but hey, you gotta take it with the punches. Very nicely done, Richard, showing us how it's done. And thank you. There you have it. Now, next up, Richard surprises us with another 3-star. How is this possible? I don't even know. But what I do know, is that it's another bowler push with a clone spell. Now, what kind of accent is this? I don't know. But it's just kind of talking right now. Anyways, guys, lots of different strategies. Now, why this strategy, not the other? Well, honestly, guys, actually, why is that strategy? I don't even know myself. Guys, why are you watching me? I'm just like making stuff up. Let me just be a standard YouTuber. I'll just make some stuff up, do this, do that. No, the reason why this bowler push here, you see kind of the open value here. See the value of the king and the bowler push. They're going to get some good on their bounce, and with the warden, going to get a lot of this down. Now, probably, will the inferno drop? I don't know. No, it's not going to drop. The inferno does not drop because the bowlers, unfortunately, they split off. However, still good value. Got quite a bit of the, he didn't get the inferno, but he did get many of these wizard towers, and that's really critical. Getting those wizard towers down is just as important as getting the inferno down. Just because, although they're max infernos, it's amazing how we got this down, but was able to use that very powerful clone spell. Now, imagine there's no clone here, and that's why I like clone at Town Hall 11, and it works. No clone here, guess what happens? Fail, in my opinion. Why is it a fail? Look, see all these troops circling around the inferno? So if you didn't have the clone spell there, those loons would have just kept circling and circling and circling, and then that would have just spelled doom. The heal spell would not have mattered. In the end, though, he smashed it because he has the clone spell. So again, try clone at Town Hall 11. I've been trying it at Town Hall 10. It just doesn't work. You just don't have enough. It's too costly. It's just not quite there. Maybe with a certain, in the future it could work. I mean, or on certain maybe lower bases, I think clone spell can work. I did do some dragon clone, mass dragon clone on some lower town hall 10s, and it did work. But maybe I'll make that video, but it was more just kind of random luck. So anyways, going back to Richard, thank you, Richard, for some beautiful 6 stars. 6 stars, Richard. We'll call him the Rich Pack, the six-pack Rich Pack. 6-pack Rich Pack coming in hot. And that's all the 6s I've got for the, wait. No, I think this is Town Hall 10. Unfortunato there. Unfortunato. And we don't have any triples on this war. So it looks like that is going to end the video. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. It was just showing some nice 6-pack. Was there a little strategy involved? Yes. Skeleton spell. You can use it. What was the other tip? I don't remember at this moment in time. You'll just have to go back and rewatch the video. I should go back and rewatch the video, and I'm rambling on, and thus it's time to cue the music.